Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. We did have a couple of jumpers here. The story is a little different this morning. I feel like you have someone who is looking towards you. They feel a soulmate connection with you. They feel a bond with you. You wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it because of the way it's like their flirting style. Their flirting style is kind of like picking on you. It's like you might actually assume that this person's not all that fond of you, but they're absolutely enamored with you, which is so funny. It's just the way that they show it. They kind of like to joke and pick at you. And it's like they'll give you the side eye and make you feel like you've done something wrong, but it's just their style of flirting. Like I said, I feel like this person does that because it's almost easier to get away with when it comes to, it's like, well, I wasn't really flirting. It's like they can kind of brush it off that it wasn't, if you're not into it, right? It's like a darker, this person may also have a darker sense of humor that they may share with you. Yeah, I feel like it's nothing you can't, I mean, it's not in a bad way or anything like that. I just feel like this person may have gone through some heavier experiences in life, and I feel like they actually find humor in the heavier situations. It's like, like I said, I just feel like this person's been through a lot. They're trying to move this forward very quickly with you, or they will be. There's a lot of energy behind this. And you know, believe it or not, this person is following their soul song in your direction. Yeah, we have the topsy-turvets, and that's when you can't quite see it clearly. I feel like this person is almost has that magician energy. It's like, watch this hand over here while this one's doing something else over here, but it's not in a bad way. It's not in a way to like trick you, but it is in a sense in a way to trick you. It's like, focus on this over here. It's all because this person's not very certain whether or not you're interested in them. I feel like they do want to speak honestly to you and let you know, but this person may leave you feeling confused more so than anything. I don't feel like it's intentional in a bad way, although I do think it's intentional. If that makes sense to you, I feel like if this is your situation, you'll know it. I just feel like you'll know. This person's very playful. They may be very fun. They like to joke around a lot. And they may throw like precious gems in there in between jokes. So that way it's like people may laugh, but they're getting out what they want to say. It's like they can brush it off as if it was a joke, but it could have been seriousness. It's like they throw those little gems in there in between just to see how you take them. Yeah, I feel like with Fairies of the Future and the Journeyman, they're looking to walk with you on the journey ahead. Yeah, because they do feel something for you. There's the Singer of the Chalice. They may want to offer you a cup. You know, I don't know if you're somebody from the past or something they may think of bringing into the future. I think that's what it is. It's like they may be ready to move away from a certain friend group or out of a certain situation or away from a certain place. And they might want to be taking you with them. I almost get that. It's like back to the past, but only to grab something. It's like, oh, forgot my keys, or oh, forgot my water. So it's like something, but I feel like in this case, it's, oops, I forgot my person. It's like just to take you into the future with them. I feel like this person has struggled with maybe their own inner voice. Like I said, there's a darkness, there's a dark undertone with this person. I wouldn't be surprised if we get Voluminous Doom, because I almost kind of, yeah, well, I'm not surprised to see this either. The Glenconner, it's wearing the mask and utilizing sexual energy to kind of bring people in. It's like utilizing that as their magnetism, right? I feel like this person does utilize that very well. I feel like they also share other parts of themselves with you, even though you might not notice. It's like they kind of throw them in here and there just to see how you take them, to see if you'll nurture that part of them, to see if you'll laugh, or to see if you'll have a response to those parts where they don't normally share. I feel like that's how they're doing it. And I feel like so far you're passing all the tests. You might not know that. You might have no idea that this person is interested in you. Oh, but they are with the Singer of Connection. They see the fact that the two of you actually mesh really well together. The energy flows really well. It's like, I feel like you might actually be this person's favorite daydream. With Penelope Dreamweaver, you might be the one that when they envision their future and their happiness, they're envisioning you. Oh, what are you? Yeah, they're just a little afraid. They're not ready to actually walk into the darkness. We've got the Master Maker. Oh, okay, so fears. Okay, so the Master Maker is the one that stands tall in their power. It's kind of like the Magician. Do you see how it's like the same type of energy from the ethers into the physicality, right? Grounding something down. Standing on wisdom and knowledge. I do kind of feel like this person is trying to get to that point in their life, but they're still struggling with some fears. Still struggling with some fears about jumping in and showing their truth or the whole of it. It's like they don't want you to back out before they actually kind of get you hooked. Yeah, that's something they know they need to work on, they need to heal, something they don't necessarily want you to see. There are parts of them that they want to hide from you. They want it to be joking and laughing and lighthearted and fun because there they feel like, you know, if they can keep everybody laughing around them, maybe it'll kind of like rub off on them. I feel like you might look at this person, or not maybe so much you, I feel like you might see the truth of them. Other people might look at this person and think, oh yeah, they're happy. They're absolutely hilarious. They're always the life of the party. This person could have been like the class clown type of energy, right? But I feel like deep down underneath of it all, this person had some sadnesses going on underneath everything, or some insecurities underneath of it all that they covered up with humor, right? But they want you to see the truth of them, or they assume you already, they assume you already can, actually. And that's why they want to have this brand new beginning with you. Yeah, that brand new beginning, that sweet new beginning. It doesn't come without fear, but they're willing to follow their soul song. So it's like they're willing to come out of the darkness for you. Nobody else but for you. They're moving slow, but they are moving. Again, slow progress is progress, right? And I feel like that's this person's thoughts. Yeah. They're utilizing all of the skills that they've learned, all their techniques to kind of reel someone in. And they're using every bit of that knowledge on you because they want it to be you. They want that new beginning with you. Yeah, look at the way that they kind of, the piper, it's like the one who draws the mice away from the town, right? It's got that energy, but only it's bringing you to them. I hear come hither. So this person is using every bit of oomph that they have to pull you in towards them. It's working too. Yeah. They see that you have a depth of emotion. And I feel like this person is willing to settle for sweet in the moment, but really has their eye set on that opportunity for longevity with you. You have a heart unlike one that they've seen, or the way you pour into others around you is something they want to experience. So there are reasons. This person does see the love that you have, and they want to know what that feels like. Yeah, they want all blocks to be removed in this situation. They want to celebrate with you. They want to tell everyone that you're theirs. It's like they want to tell all their friends so they can celebrate, like, yeah, that's my girl or that's my guy, right? Or to be praised for that. Let's see. Yeah, you're bright and you're shiny and you're vibrant. You are a prize. I mean, really, when it comes down to it, it's like you are a catch, right? You could have a child, don't have to, but I am seeing the bright mother here. They could want to have children with you later on, or you already have a child. But I feel like, or they want to be nurtured by you as the mother. Yeah, they want to feel that. I feel like you're wise as well. I feel like there are a lot of good attributes to you. And I feel like, you know, there are a lot of reasons why this person really wants to choose you. Yeah. When it comes down to it, that's where we're going to drop it. I feel like this person just really wants to walk the path. They want to skip down the path with you. I feel like I'm actually seeing two deer frolic down a path, like, you know how they hop down the path. Well, I'm seeing that, and it's like that happily we go together kind of energy down the path. It's like ready to explore with each other. That's kind of the energy that's going on here. You know, you wouldn't know this person has it for you because of the way that they show up in this energy. Like I said, they may have some dark humor, but as far as what they want with you, it's like we have the dark lady. This person has the dark humor, but with that bright mother, they have lighter intentions. So they may have darkness of the past, but I feel like you might illuminate those things for them or bring more light than they've experienced before. Something along those lines, right? All right, where do I want to go? Yes, I want this. Okay, I'm going to one of my favorite decks. All right, let's see. Ooh, the Phoenix. I love that. Great way to start out. The deer. Okay. All right. Every once in a while, we get a reading like this. You need to know how powerful you are, collective. You are this Phoenix rising energy. Now, let me explain the Phoenix. So, the Phoenix burns down and reignites its own flame after death. So it's a death and rebirth process over and over and over again without fail, right? And I feel like you may be soft, you may be quiet, but you are this Phoenix. You are a very powerful entity here. As far as energy-wise, you may have had a lot of rough experiences that you've had to rebirth from. Shedding of the old skin and stepping into the new version of self. You may have had to do that many times. And what I feel like it's like once a phoenix, always a phoenix is what I hear. So you'll continue to rebirth yourself more authentic and more powerful than you were the time before every single time that you have one of these phoenix moments. Now, I feel like there are people out there who want to oppose you. They want to test your strength. They want to see who you truly are. I feel like, do you see these green eyes? I hear green with envy. So a lot of these people may try to pull you down. Just know that they're coming forward and stepping forward from a place of envy and jealousy, right? I feel like you've just got more. You might have a higher view of things with this hawk. You might have a bird's eye view. You might be able to see from a higher perspective. I feel like you are tuned in, tapped in, turned up. And I feel like you just see the bigger picture. I feel like a lot of these people in this panther energy, in this lower lying negative energy, they walk through the world with blinders on. They have one-track mind. They don't see things in a broader scheme. It's like they see the next step ahead of them barely, right? You see 10 steps ahead because of the view, the bird's eye view, right? So you kind of move differently, right? So the way you move may seem strange to this panther who can't see the next steps ahead of the one that they're on, right? And I feel like they may try to attack you verbally, you know, for the moves you make or the type of person that you are, how you show up. It could come down into the physical, like the way you style your clothes, the way you wear your hair, whatever it is, your nails, it's like whatever it is about you, what you choose to do for a living. what car you drive, whatever it is. It's like they'll find a way to attack the very physical aspects of you. It's like they'll say you look funny or whatever, right? I feel like it's something along those lines. I feel like you're beautiful, you're powerful, and so they try to attack. Or switch it if you feel like that's too feminine. So your masculine energy, okay? We do have a bunch of masculines that listen to this channel as well. So you're handsome. You've got it going on for yourself. You have a great bank account. You make really amazing money moves, right? So you've got that masculine energy in there. And there are those around you that say you're making ridiculous moves, or you're just lucky, or you know what I mean? I feel like there's always going to be someone to attack you. They don't know that you can really see with this higher perspective, with this gifted sight. You know, we have the owl here, so that's clairvoyancy, you know, gifted. I feel like you've had to walk through many a deserts, and it's like you had to hold yourself up. You had to sustain your own life as you went through these really dry periods. It's like they see you shining, but they didn't see how hard you had to hustle to get there. They didn't see how hard you had to work, how much effort, how much blood, sweat, and tears went into the creating of where you are now, or what you had to do or sacrifice to get there, right? So it's like they're just seeing where you are and assuming that it's just given to you. It's like pretty privilege or something along those lines, right? They didn't see all the work you put into it. They don't know where you came from. They like to try and assume, and I feel like all they're sharing out there, maybe with others, they're roaring, right? So other people are hearing them, whatever they're spitting, the craziness that they're spitting. It's like, yeah, I hear ridiculousness. So it's like, I just feel like people are listening in, but it's not true. Yeah, they're trying to get a web of people to listen in, but I feel like you attract a web of people who want to be part of your everyday, who want to be part of, who want to understand you, who want to see how you move. They see you winning. I feel like as many people as there are that will be rising up to try and stand in front of you and block your path, or to slow you down, or to, you know, chop you down at the knees, there will be others who really can't wait to be part of your life and where you're going, because it looks that good. That's why you have haters. It looks that good. You make it look that good. It's like, I hear, if you don't have any haters, are you even doing anything right? It's like, I feel like that's how you know, right? If you didn't have anyone rising up to oppose you, you're not doing anything big enough, right? So you have spirit on deck, and I feel like spirit is looking out for you, protecting you, has a watchful eye on you and the predators who are trying to attack you. See, you're here for great purpose, and I know I've said this before, but spirit just wants to mirror out this energy again. We have the swan here. Spirit hands you energy that you hand out to the web of people who follow you, who listen in, who, now you could be up on a platform, you could just be a really friendly person with a very big friend group, or you might have an online presence of some sort, where people follow you, they listen to the things you say. I feel like you, even if it's not the things you say, it's your vibration. Whatever spirit is giving you, you're mirroring out to your collective, or the collective of people that you come across each and every day, right? That vibration is really important. It's given to you by spirit. You've agreed by soul to radiate that out, right? For spirit. So spirit keeps a watchful eye on you as you do what they've asked you to do. So it doesn't matter who's roaring from the sidelines, who's jealous, green with envy. It doesn't really matter. When I say spirit's got you in that bear hug, that warmth, that safety, I feel like you just don't have to worry. And I need you to know that you can be playful and have fun and know that you're nurtured. You can stay soft. It's okay. I feel like you are soft, but you are powerful. And I feel like that's what they don't see. That's what they neglect to see, is the fact that you are very, very soft. But that is part of your power. Yeah. People flock to your energy It may have always been that way. From a very young age, people may have come to you with their problems. So your peers may have come to you with their problems. It's like, what should I do about this? Or what should I do about that? I do kind of get a wise beyond your years energy. So you may have always been the go-to or the listening ear or the one to offer a soft place to land to people around you. I feel like that might be another way you know. But people definitely flock to you. Yeah, they want to be part of your pack. And I feel like this person, I hear this is just a figurehead for this type of person. I don't know if it's any one person right now. It could be, but it doesn't really matter. They're all really the same. It's all just jealousy, low vibe energy. I want to say cut your cords, clear your energy. Don't worry about the panthers of the world. There will always be panthers. They'll always be circling around. They'll always be hiding in the darkness, ready to pounce. And if it's not the one you know of now, it'll be a different one, right? Keep doing what you do. You are protected as you move forward on your path. You're doing great, big, beautiful things. And Spirit just wants you to know you are protected as you move forward. All eyes on you. Yes, all eyes on you. Spirit's eye on you and the collective's eye on you as well. I feel like you've got glow up energy here as well with the peacock. So you may take a little time out, come back out shining. Again, it's like that phoenix energy. It's like every time you fall off the map, you come back more powerful than you were before. And I feel like there are a lot of people who recognize that. There are a lot of people who see what you're doing and they flock towards you. They're drawn to you like a magnet. There's a reason for it. The way you move is magical to some people. They don't understand. They don't realize you're moving from your soul's compass, right? You're doing what feels right for you specifically. So, you know, I feel like the more that you explain that to others, I just do what feels right for me. It will encourage others to follow their soul's compass as well. Everybody's path is different. You know, yours isn't going to look like mine, right? It's going to have its own beautiful elements to it, its own twists and turns, its own ups and downs. But if there's a piece of advice that Spirit would wish you to follow or you to share with others, is to follow what feels right for you, to chase your dreams, whatever they are. There's something within you that lets you know what that is. Nobody can tell you what that is, right? It's different for everyone. Let's see, I want that, whatever it is. Yeah. There will be people who will try to swoop in and take what's yours, or they might make it seem like they can take what's yours out from under you. Let me just tell you how they can't. They can't take anything that's meant for you. No one can steal your destiny. No one can take your blessings. Everybody's got their own piece of the pie, right? And I would say readjust your focus onto what you're doing. And I would say allow these people or these panthers to fall to the wayside, because really it doesn't matter what they're saying. It truly, truly, truly always has nothing to do with you. Whatever they're trying to project onto you has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with who they are, what they feel, their misconceptions, and where they're coming from. They're coming from a lower vibrational energy. I would say, if you can, say a prayer for these people and send them on their way. They're meant to learn from you, and I feel like they may eventually take a page out of your book. See, they've watched you long enough to hate on each and every single thing that you do. Eventually, it will become a page in their survival guide as they learn to step on the path to healing for themselves. Could be way far down the line, could be soon, who knows? But I feel like that's why Spirit introduces these souls to your energy. It might seem like it's like, why, Spirit? Why don't you just keep them away? But even when you trigger someone, you trigger them into growth, right, of some sort. So their anger is their cue that something's wrong. Their upset is their cue that something is not going right for them. They can choose to be angry at you for it. Just know that you're protected as they're angry at you. That's not your problem, right? You're meant to trigger some souls. It's for their growth. That's why Spirit has them gravitate towards you. Just know that you will be thrust into abundance, or you have more abundance coming in for you as you do this good work. It's not easy work, but it's worth it. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Yeah. You're all part of a grander plan, of a bigger purpose, right? You're another pin dot on the map, a very important one. Each and every single light worker is so, so important. Every life is important. Every life that's here is meant for someone's lessons and growth and for their own. We're all a bigger piece of the puzzle, each and every single one of us. So it's like what you're doing is important. The transformation you go through and the ones that you help others go through, even the Panthers, right? You'll have the wolves that'll want to be part of your pack and want to support you, and then you'll have the Panthers who want to chop you down. You're part of everyone's transitional growth, right? Everyone you come into contact with, they'll learn something from you. You'll be a villain in some people's stories, and in others, you'll be the hero. And that's okay. It's got to be okay. That's the way it works, right? So Spirit is saying all that you're doing, so long as you're giving it your best, is absolutely perfect. That's all Spirit could ask of you, is that you give it your best. Some days are we going to fall short? Yeah, that's normal. Don't berate yourself or beat yourself up on the days you fall a little short. We are human and we are meant to learn from our own missteps, right? So be gentle with yourself and those around you, as best you can, right? I feel like everybody's here for learning. Everybody's on their learning journey. Just know that Spirit's watching over you. I feel like that's where Spirit started, and that's where we're going to end it. Spirit is watching over you as these people come out of the darkness to try and bite at you or claw at you or nip at you. Just kind of, I would say, give them as wide a berth as you can as you step around them. Like I said, it really has nothing to do with you. The less you interact with these souls, the less you go back and forth with them, the better. It's like, I hear two pigs rolling in the mud, and Spirit gives me that a lot. It's like, if you go back and forth with these souls, not only are you going to lower your energy to bottom feeder level, it's like if you're going back and forth, bite for bite, tit for tat, that's not what Spirit says. It's only going to lower you, right? So if you choose not to roll in the mud with the pigs and get dirty, and you decide to steer clear of the pig pen, these people are going to wallow in their own mud hole as you move further out in your own direction. The more you avoid this energy, the better you'll be. Just know that the things that they say about you have nothing to do with you, and they speak nothing about you. This person doesn't know you well enough to have an opinion, right? If they don't know you personally, don't take it personally. And that's what I've got. So continue along your path. Like I said, highly watched over, protected. Spirit will always keep you 10 steps ahead. So try to act out of the highest good for all as best as you can. Like I said, sometimes we fall short. I get it. But do the best you can. That's all Spirit can ask, right? All right, let's see. We're going to hop in here. I need this. Okay. All right, what do we have here? What do we have for collective? We have Pluto energy and transformation, coupled with deception, temptation, action. All right, collective. Getting a little bit of a story here. I don't love the energy, but we're going to hop into it. I do feel like there is someone out there who recognizes the fact that you transform all the time, that you come out. It's like that Phoenix energy. They see you as that. It's very easy to see for a lot of people that you dust yourself off, you come back out, and you're shining even brighter than before. Now, they may see that your transformation is a big part of your journey, a big part of your life, something that maybe you promote to your friends, your family, could be a platform, right? There is someone coming in under that deception taking action in your direction, trying to pretend like they also are like you, like they're on your level. And I don't know if they're stepping in as a fake it till you make it type of energy. It's like, if I pretend I'm like this, they'll let me in. It's like, I don't know if they feel like you're hiding something more that maybe you'll only share with them to help them get ahead. I do kind of get that feeling. It's like you're hiding specific knowledge from people about how you got where you're going, or yeah. Now, this person may have, I hear soul contract. They may have a soul contract with you. Now, I do feel like this is more karmic or heavier karmic in nature than it is high-level soulmate energy. This person may come in a very passionate, sexual way, very adult way. But I don't know that there's much more attached to that. Yeah. I don't know if this is someone who you already went a cycle with and decided that this person wasn't the type of person you wanted to deal with. You may have had to say no to this person in order to take care of yourself, to let go of confusion. Yeah. I feel like you've seen the truth of this person. So for some of you, this person's coming in now. For some of you, you've been dealing with this person and you are going to put a stop to it because you know that for your self-care, to take care of yourself and to get rid of the confusion, that you have to move away from this person. I feel like this person pretended like they were very much like you, and it became very apparent as you spent time with this person that their energy wasn't in the right place, right? That their intentions weren't in the right place. Yeah, I feel like you had to release or surrender this person. This could be past for some, like I said. Why is it coming back up if this is past? Because of the distance. This person may be tugging on connection cords, or it's like, I heard succubus energy. So it's like they're sending out energetic cords that they're kind of draining you. You might feel more than just a tug on your energy. You might have dreams about this person that are kind of maybe a little bit more dark or a little bit heavier. I would say cut your cords and clear that energy out mindfully. Stay mindful when it comes about clearing your energy. Yeah, you can get past this. I feel like it's coming back into balance with the self. I feel like that's necessary after this person. So, like I said, I don't know where you are in this energy. This person may bring up a bunch of emotional things. You could be a water sign or have water somewhere in your chart. They could. Doesn't matter, but that is here. So just put it out there. Water signs could be prevalent in this energy, but I do feel like there's a depth of emotion that this person brings out in you. They might want a quick decision from you. It's like, will you let me back in? I've done more work on myself. You know, I would say tread very carefully with this person, because I feel like I hear you fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So, you know, I feel like this person, you know, they may genuinely want to be in your energy, but not be in the right energy to stay in your energy. So they may come in and then fall to the wayside, and then come back, try it again, fall to the wayside. It's like they want to be where you are. So that's a good thing, right? Especially if you're someone who's into ascension and bettering of the self, right? Strength and power. I feel like that's how they see you, strength and power. But I don't know that they're putting the work in. I feel like they're putting all of their energy into making it look like they do the work versus putting their energy into actually doing the work. It's like they just want to make it look like they are. I don't know why they just don't switch it up and really put that energy in, and then they could be where you are. They could shine. They could be really strong and empowered, and they could really celebrate, right? I feel like this person is stuck in I want to say icy detachment from their feelings. There are some things in there that this person, I feel like, is not ready to dive into, or doesn't feel like they have the strength to dive into that just yet. So that might be why. But I feel like they just keep coming back trying to convince you, yeah, it's a tactic. You know, it is in reverse, control tactic, but I feel like they're not trying to control. They're trying to persuade you that they're where you are. And they think that if they're convincing enough, you'll believe it. And then their wishes will be fulfilled. They'll be where they want to be. So it's not a bad thing that they want to spend that time with you. Like I said, I feel like you're a really productive soul. You're always moving in a new direction. You're all about that growth. They want to be the one that comes into a union with you. Again, not a bad thing. They see you as a really beautiful soul. They see you as somebody they'd want to attach themselves to. I don't doubt it, right? But I feel like without doing the work, they're going to be stuck in that suffering and that lack. They need to actually hop in and start doing the work. They need that rebirth. They might actually have it through the winter. They might actually be jumping in. Yeah, it's like memories of love or feeling nurtured by you might actually be the thing that this person needs to actually jump into the healing work. It's like, if I don't do that, I'm going to miss my opportunity. My person that I want to be with may find a union with someone else. They're getting to the point where it seems like they feel that cord stretching, right? So I don't know if this person is meant to be with you or not. Could be for some in the future. But I feel like this is where they need to get to. Self-love, creation, intentions, living through their intentions, right? Being very intentional about what they create in their life. Loving themselves and taking care of themselves. They need to free themselves from the old detachment style that they've been holding on to. It's going to cause a storm for this person. It may be throughout the autumn. You know, throughout autumn and through winter, this person could be really jumping in and doing the work. You might get an apology at some point. You might be a little guarded towards this person. I feel like they'd be understanding as far as you being a bit guarded and not wanting to be as vulnerable with them. Have here self-worth, it did kind of hop out in reverse. So I feel like this person might be explaining where their self-worth was and maybe why they acted the way that they did. Wherever you are on this could be a future situation where this person finally dives in to do the work because they have their heart set on a union with you. Being with you. And for some, I feel like it might be the thing that might actually be the ticket to getting where they want to. If you accept their apology and you want to move into the future with this person, could be. For others, this will be a learning experience for both involved here. Yeah, something could ground down into the physical. Yeah, something could change for sure. Yeah, this could be a divine timing situation. So for some, they may come to you maybe, I feel like I would say next spring for some. If this is coming through and this is your story particularly, it could be spring before they come through with an apology. For others of you, and I feel like I hear divine connections, some divine connections. Now, if this isn't particularly your story, but you're looking in here for a divine connection, your message could be, and I want to say this is outside of this situation, but it needs to be said. Your situation could be coming in throughout the fall, throughout the autumn. So it could be any time now where your particular timeline comes into play. There could be an apology or explanations coming in and great change throughout the fall. So that's only for those who have kind of gone through a great bit of healing and their person has already been through the healing. If you think your person is not quite through it yet, then you might be waiting till spring. if you're waiting for this person, I would never advise waiting for someone to get their stuff together. I would say move forward, really enjoy your life. If someone catches your eye and you want to date someone new, I would say hop in there if you feel like that's something you want. I would never advise anyone to wait on anyone. Your life will pass you by as you're waiting. So get out there, explore. If that's what you want to do, you don't have to wait on anyone for them to be ready, right? If you're ready and you want something, go for it. Fate will always bring around what's meant to be there. Your fate could be a new partner completely and a new union with somebody else, right? And this person might have to feel the defeat that comes with that. That might be the truth that they have to face, that they missed their opportunity by staying in this detached energy for too long, right? But it might help them get their stuff together, find their stable, their harmony, their flow. So that way, when their next opportunity presents itself, they'll be ready for it, right? Yeah, for some, there will be a reunion because we do see that here. It's just going through the shadow side. So forming that strong foundation within self. They might want a family someday. They might want that renewal, that masculine coming in, taking action, right? They might want to plant a new seed. So for some, they could be coming in very, very soon. For others, I would say definitely spring. Okay? I'm going to drop that there. I hope that didn't get too confusing because I had two like separate categories of soul connections going on there. And the other one is kind of coming through that some might be coming through in the fall. But I feel like that's only if your person has done the work or you think your person might have had the work done by then. And like I said, I never encourage people to wait for anything. Let's see. All right, we're going to hop in here. Oop, holding in reverse. Okay. This is that, the Horror Oracle deck. I liked the way it flowed last time, so we're going to give it another go and see how it works with this. Fate. All right. What about fate? Forbidden. Ooh. Wonder of the world. Okay. I feel like you have someone on the outside who looks at you as being the forbidden fruit. I feel like this person's really, really attracted to you. I feel like they really want your time, your effort, your energy. I feel like they've stayed away for one reason or another. Could be people around them. I am seeing other people in the card here. It could be the fact that maybe they're worried that it might not be the healthiest connection. There could be a touch of obsession, or they may feel a touch of obsession when it comes to you. This type of connection, soul connection, could be very powerful for this person. You are one of the wonders of the world when it comes to this person. They don't understand you. You're a pure mystery. Let's see. What else do we have here? Yeah, there's love. This person may be realizing that they have a lot of love for you. They might have taken flight in the past. Let's see. Do I want this? No. Yeah, they might have taken flight in the past, ran in a different direction to get away from this situation. I feel like they were shocked when they got to where they were going because it didn't make them feel better. I feel like as far as they got away from it, it didn't make them feel better. I heard something about the earth move under my feet. I feel like they found themselves wanting to walk back in your direction or wanting to move back in your direction. It's like, maybe we can just be friends. It's like to have you and your energy in their life. It's like, maybe if we start off as friends, it'll be safe. But I think they realize nature would take its course because they're attracted to you as well. Yeah. They would only be lying to themselves. I think they're really aware of that. I feel like they wouldn't mind lying to themselves because they want a way to get into your life that doesn't really put them at risk. And I don't know if it's a risk of losing the heart or losing their mind along with their heart. It has that kind of energy here. Yeah, I feel like this person is very, very attracted to you. Like, I hear pheromones. So it's like this person is just, there's something all about, I hear something like Wolfman. So it's like, it's more than just magnetism and attraction. It's more, or they feel like it's more. It's very powerful what they feel. They want to reap what they've sown. It's like they put energy into this at a certain point, and they feel like all the energy that they had put into it, it's like it's a waste if I get nothing out of it. That's why they thought, well, maybe we could just do the friends thing, so at least I have that energy in my life. But I feel like they know they'd only be lying to themselves. They're hoping they can be lucky in this situation. Yeah, again, there's that obsession. I was kind of getting that earlier. Maybe they'll be lucky enough and you'll be obsessed with them too. So they don't have to feel like they're all on their own, right? I feel like this person would try and, it's like, I hear tricks up my sleeve. So it's like, oh, okay, so I hear I've used up all my tricks. But you probably won't. I hear you think you're cooler than me. So maybe this person has tried to really get your attention, but the ways that they've tried have not really gotten them what they actually wanted out of it. They're still hungry for you. They still want your attention. Yeah, they're in too deep is what they feel. They're just in too deep when it comes to you. I feel like there is a level of feelings here that this person doesn't really want to acknowledge, but I feel like they had to in order to get right with themselves. They might think that the two of you are twin flames or high-level soulmates. They feel the connection, right? Is there anything else here? Trap. You know, I feel like they're worried that they're going to be the one to cry tears in this situation, that you're just trying to trap them, that you have cold intentions, that you just want to lock them up in this situation. I feel like not only are they afraid that they have feelings for you that they can't explain, but now that they've gotten to the point where they accept the fact that they have feelings, that's even more terrifying, right? Because now there's something for you to break. There's a part of them that you could hurt deeply, right? And I feel like that's another thing. It's like they're in their mind are standing in front of the weapon. It's like they're the hunted at this point. Yeah. We do have neighbors. You could live close to this person. This person could be a neighbor. Or maybe they want to move in closer towards you, or maybe they just have. Could be something like that. Genius. They may come up with a plan. A warrior, right? You know, I feel like they just know that they have to be brave. They're going to come up with a plan. They're going to get brave about it. And they're going to rush in. Yeah. It's all part of the experience, right? I think they just know that, you know, you can't win if you don't play. And I feel like that's kind of where they're coming from. I feel like the time would be right, or the time might be right. So it depends on whenever you get to this reading. All my readings are timeless, but I do feel like whenever you hear this reading, I feel like this person's getting to the point where they're like, it's time. It's time to take the mask off. It's time to see if this can grow into something. It's time to see if it'll become something. And I hear, please help me. And I feel like they're sending up to spirit. It's like, please help me as I step towards this. I feel like they just can't escape the thought that they want this for their future, right? I feel like this person may have tried to run in another direction. I feel like they stay awake at night thinking about you, wondering what you're up to, who you're with. You know, if there's a chance. I hear howling at the moon, so I don't know if they stare at the moon and they think about you. Could be. Yeah, they want to be invited in. They want to be part of your family unit. They want to create a family with you. Yeah, and I hear it's time to face the music. So it's going to be what it's going to be. Yeah, they're going to make that call, and I'm going to cut it there because I feel like that's the end of this one. I hear soon and very soon. So I feel like somebody's going to step in and try to communicate with you. They just can't let you go. They just can't put you in the past. I feel like they may have tried. They may have tried to see other people, but I hear nothing compares to you. And I feel like that's how this person feels. It doesn't matter who they invite in. The level of attraction and even slight obsession that this person feels, I feel like it's become obsession because the love, they kept trying to stuff the love down and keep it out of the equation. And I feel like that creates a level of obsession and fear, you know, mixed together. It's the fact that there is love there. So, yeah, that's what we have. I really like this deck. It actually flows really, really well. Surprised. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right. Oh, I dropped one over here. Okay. All right, let's see what we've got. So your initials, their initials, and I want to say any other messages that Spirit might want to throw in here. I'm having a rough time today flipping these. Oh, bear with me. Oh, one of those days, I guess. All right. Technical difficulties. Okay. All right, what do we have? I hear step right up, line right up. Wow. Okay, so the image that came kind of went with the last deck of cards, like the horror theme. It was my sister and I, every year we have a Halloween party, a family one, and Carnival has been the theme for the past couple of years. So it's kind of like what I was getting, step right up. And I feel there was something about lining up to, it's like they're afraid that people are going to step right up or line up to watch and I want to say the shit show, because they feel like things are going to go wrong, or people are going to see them and laugh as things go wrong. This person has a whole lot of anxiety. I feel like that might be why this person never stepped towards you in the first place. They may really struggle with anxiety, or it's like I hear thoughts of doom and gloom. It's like it's always going to turn out poorly. It's like especially if they really want it, there's no way it's going to turn out well, right? I feel like they could be wrong in this specific instance here. It could actually go very right if they give it a chance. I hear a ray of sun or a ray of hope. I hear a real ham. You know, okay, so what I'm kind of getting from this is this person may be very outgoing in lots of other ways, with their friends, with their family. But when it comes to you, I hear you're a completely different animal. They really want to be loved by you, hugs and kisses. But I feel like in front of you, they're not that ham that they normally are, or that funny guy or funny girl. They kind of lock up or freeze up, and they get really cold, and they don't, and it's not that they're trying to be cold with you. It's just the fact that they feel insecure around you. It's like, you know, this is a person I feel like is normally very, very confident and could be confident in all other areas of their life. But when it comes to you, not the same. It's like because it actually matters with you, because they want it to matter. I hear something about things going well. And I hear something about relief. It's a relief. I feel like the people around this person may know they're coming towards you. They may let people around them know. And if it goes well, they might be sighing relief for this person because this person was so nervous. Or they could tell this person was so nervous. Could be friends or family, right? I hear children sighing a sigh of relief that their parent is, it's like, I don't know if you have older children. This could be for someone with older children. It's like you're going out on a date, you meet somebody new, and they could be sighing a sigh of relief because you come home and you had a good time. And they wanted to see you have a good time and unwind and move forward. So it could be something like that as well. You could have a child. I'm hearing something like a teenage child or an adult child worried about you. And it's like your emotional health. I feel like they're worried about your emotional health. They might do little things to make you smile or make you laugh, or checking in on you more than they normally do. I hear you're my world, so just know that your child, your older child, absolutely adores you. They just want you to be happy, and that's why they're checking up on you like a parent would do. They want to nurture you in the same way that you've nurtured them as they grew. I heard something about ate it up. So, oh, I hear something about sweetness and I heard gobbled it up, lapped it up. So I don't know if it's your sweetness that somebody's going to be lapping up and loving, or somebody's going to be offering that to you and you're going to be gobbling it up. I hear it's not the same old story. So I feel like something good happens here. I feel like this is a better opportunity. So if you're getting ready to go out on a date, there might be a better opportunity coming in for you. One that really has your best interest at heart. I know it's kind of hard to come across out there. I get it. Trust me. All right, let's see. Let's see. What do we have for the collective? What do we have? Not much. Okay. If you could see, I wish I could show people the visions that come with these messages sometimes. I was watching a ghost. It looked kind of like Casper, and he was riding the bicycle, and it was squeaking as he was riding it. Like squeak, 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 squeak. But I feel like this was symbolizing someone who is, it's like someone who ghosted you who's on their way back in, and that's how they're coming in, kind of loud, kind of like they're not like sneaking in like they snuck out real fast. They're kind of coming in very obvious. And they may be doing so very quickly. That squeak squeak's kind of getting louder and faster. So this person could be sneaking back in. There's nothing else, Spirit. Is this... I heard that's it for the charms. So this is a very specific story. I feel like if you were ghosted by someone, they could be squeaking their way back in, and they could come in kind of loud or very, it's like very open and honest versus the way that they kind of left. They snuck out. Can I at least find out why? I hear the why is different for everyone. Okay, so for some, I feel like for most, they just want another opportunity with you. As far as what comes from this, it depends on how you choose to, you know, how you decide what you want to do about it. Because, you know, as always, I'm just the reader. I just let you know what is coming so you can make a well-informed decision about what you want for yourself. So if you want to jump in with this person again, you want to give them the benefit of the doubt or a brand new opportunity, that is up to you. Some will, and I think some won't, right? But that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.